A couple of years after Home and Away became a nightly staple on Australian TV, another TV drama was making a splash. In 1990, Chinese soap opera Yearnings was by some estimates watched by 550 million viewers. Every night for 1 month, the simple story of an average couple during the Cultural Revolution gripped households. With TV viewership still a fairly new reality, Yearnings was a pioneer.
This kind of provided a channel for Chinese audiences at the time to reflect on what they had been living through in those hard years, and also kind of provide a channel for them to release their emotions.
Yearnings may have been the first, but it certainly wasn't the last. Chinese soap operas remained the most popular TV genre in the country, accounting for 28.8% of viewership last year. From historical dramas that reinforce the grandeur of Chinese history and tradition, to stories of everyday heroism that bolster socialist values, these TV shows do more than entertain.
赶紧的，让你妈他们现在就带你上外公这儿来，外公想欢欢了。
They reflect the shifting cultural appetites and social aspirations of a country undergoing seismic changes, and they are an insight into what the government thinks its citizens should be watching.
I think TV drama nowadays is kind of serving a lot of different ends, not only just like any other Chinese media. So it has to obey the political, the official ideological line, of course, but also it has to make profits and have to satisfy the entertainment needs of audiences.
In 2018, the hottest series was Story of Yangshi Palace, a drama set during the Qing dynasty which had even those in the West proclaiming it as China's Game of Thrones. It boasted expensive, splashy production values, compelling writing, and an addictive narrative about a woman seeking revenge for the murder of her sister. And while the compulsive stories obsessed fans, it attracted the ire of the Chinese government. In 2019, the government-affiliated newspaper The Beijing Daily slammed Yangshi Palace and similar dramas for having a negative effect on society. The show was singled out for its twisty, salacious storyline and emphasis on elitism, wealth and materialism. 4 days after the editorial, Yangshi Palace was pulled from TV screens. This year, with the 100th anniversary of the Communist Party, some of the most popular dramas on TV and streaming have a patriotic bent.
这位啊，是咱们的学生，叫毛泽东，他可是咱们新青年铁杆的追随者呀。
The Glory of Youth is produced by the Propaganda Bureau of the Chinese People's Liberation Army and features 4 college students who joined the Rocket Force. Another is Crime Crackdown, a series that draws on real-life anti-gang and anti-corruption cases.
Of course, the audience would love to watch TV series like this because it has lots of conspiracy and suspensions. At the same time, they would probably be very happy to accept the message that the political and legal affairs department of the party committee are taking every measures to tackle down crimes.
But it's not all overtly propagandistic.
But this is not to say all Chinese TV dramas are embedded with heavy political or social messages. There are quite a lot of light entertainment shows, right? Like the shows depict interpersonal relationships, depict the everyday lives of ordinary people, right?
One of the highest trending shows this season, A Love for Dilemma, is centred on the hyper-competitive education system through the lens of a pair of stepsisters' rivalry.
But of course, let's say that the cultural values and orientation embedded in these TV productions must be alongside the requirements of the government.
With the recent crackdown on reality TV shows and celebrity culture, TV dramas have become even more important. They don't just reflect the lives of everyday Chinese people, they reflect what the government wants those lives to be.